Hi everyone! I've created something a little bit different on The Sims Freeplay, as you can tell from this picture here. I was inspired by the Tiny Living Stuff Pack coming to The Sims 4, so I thought I would see if I could create several houses on one house lot. So I've created 4 houses on this one lot here. Honestly, I'm so happy with how this has turned out, so please stick around to watch this video and hopefully it will inspire you too. I started off by creating 3 houses here, so all of them the same down this side, but then I had an empty space at the end and I thought it looked a bit odd, so I squeezed in another house at the end. It does look really tiny from the outside, but you'll see in a bit it does actually work as a house, don't worry, it's not that small. And talking about this, how small they look, they're not actually that small on the inside. I've managed to squeeze in a load of items. I've actually reached the object limit on this house lot for the first time ever, so that's how many items I've squeezed in here. Let's head into the first house now, and as you can see, there's loads of room. I was surprised myself by how much room there is in here. The front door leads into a corridor. At the end of there is a washing machine, best place I could squeeze it. You've also got these door frames that lead into the living room, so it's sort of open plan coming in from the outside. On the other side we have the kitchen. The plan for this house was natural, so sort of woody effects going on in here. And don't worry, the layout in all of these 3 houses are not the same. I have changed it up on the inside. I find it really interesting when you go into a house in the same neighbourhood and it looks the same from the outside, but it looks completely different on the inside, which is what I was trying to achieve here. So let's go back into the living room. The gorgeous bay window is from the Christmas quest that's just been. That will probably be back again one day if you didn't manage to unlock all of the items in the time limit. There are 2 doors in the living room. One of them leads out to the stairs and the other one to the downstairs loo. See, even enough room in this house for a downstairs loo. Now that's amazing. Let's head upstairs now. So this really cool wallpaper here is like a mural effect. It goes from the top to the bottom. I thought I'd use it on the stairs because it works better that way. This is from the Cafe Grande live event. I'm saying it right this time. And again, that will probably be back again in the future. Let's head into the first door up here, which is the bathroom. This is a lovely big bathroom. Really, really love those spa items. The shower is from the Glam Mansion live event. Really love that. And I think it goes really well with these spa items from the Simtown Health Spa live event. I designed this house for 2 adult Sims and 2 preteen teenage Sims. So this is their bedroom. They've got bunk beds. Really love the bunk beds. Really great space saver, that one. And yes, I know that I won't have Sims living in all of these houses because there won't be enough space for all of them. But I like to imagine who's going to live here. And I think when you're building houses, it looks so much better when there's like clutter, because it actually looks like someone's living there already. And it doesn't look so much like a showroom. And this is the master bedroom. Really, really simple bedroom, really. A few cluttery items. Really love that mirror. Again, I can't remember what event it's from. You could probably find out in my furniture catalogue if I've added it to it. I haven't updated that recently, but I will get round to it at some point. So that is my first house on this plot, still plenty more to go. I'm going to show you the houses from above as well so you can see exactly what's going on in them. Especially if you want to make this plan yourself, then it's really helpful to see how many squares each room takes up. Let's head next door now. So they have actually got a car outside. If you complete the Cars on Lots feature quest, then you can place your cars on your house lot. So this house is exactly the same on the outside, but on the inside it is very different. I designed this house for either a couple or one sim to live in. It's very modern, very white and grey. As you can already see, the layout is different. So this front door actually leads straight into the kitchen. So they've got a slightly bigger kitchen area in width, not so much length though. There is less length because there is actually a room at the back. So this is quite a cute room, quite cosy. I do like this room a lot. So it's got a washing machine and a tumble dryer in it, but it also has a computer desk. And everything in this room is functionable. A sim can use all these items. I did check, and that made me so happy. It's come a long way since the beginning of the Sims Freeplay, where we couldn't really place items together. A lot more items can be placed in smaller spaces now, which is great for builds like this. Right, so let's head into the living room now. It's weird to say this is such a small house, but I actually think the living room is too big. I couldn't really find enough stuff to fill it. So I think it just looks a bit empty. I would like some more pictures on the walls and stuff, but I couldn't really find anything that went with it. So like the other house, we have two doors at the back. One of them leads to the downstairs loo and the other one to the stairs. Let's head upstairs now. This is very open plan up here. There is only one bedroom because I designed it for a couple or one sim. But let's head into the bathroom first. The bath and the toilet are from the Glam Mansion live event. I really love those. And so is the painting on the wall as well. I think that goes really well with this bathroom theme. Back out into the corridor now. This is very open plan. So we just have door frames leading us through into the walk-in wardrobe and also the bedroom. We desperately need a 3 square wide door frame because that one just looks awful. Or they could give us, you know, different room shapes. That would be even better. Let's head into the bedroom now. So I picked the biggest bed I could find. Don't ask me to remember what live event that's from. It was from a live event, that's all I know. Got that really lovely bookcase. That was from the Family Furnishings live event. I do remember some things, but not everything. I wanted to keep this one quite simple and very modern, so very grey and white. I really love those colours together. I think they work really well. When I was building these, I thought it was really important to have different themes going on because not everyone's tastes are the same. If you went into 3 different houses on a street, they would not be the same. So let's take a look at this one from above now. You can see it says object cap reached there, but it doesn't say that on some of the items. It doesn't say on the ones that you've already placed, which I find really odd. Are they saying I could still place 100 planters and that would be okay? I don't know. It doesn't make any sense really. As you can probably tell, I've never reached the limit before, so I have no idea. On to our third house now. This one's got a slightly bigger garden. I didn't actually talk about the gardens on the other ones, but you can see the little fence area. But this one goes round a bit further because I had a bit of space. So I've added in a swing there. You can tell children live in this house. And this is my favourite one out of all 3 of them. I think it's the most colourful one, the most interesting one, and definitely the most child-friendly one. So let's head into this one. This front door leads into a wider corridor than the first one. And at the end of the corridor we have a door frame that leads into the kitchen. I've actually used the laundry counters in this kitchen. Why? Because I just like the green colour. I thought it was quite neutral, quite calming I suppose. and I wanted it to go with the wallpaper in this room. I thought all the other ones were a bit harsh. Opposite the funky table we've got in the kitchen, which is from one of the party live events, we have a playroom. It isn't a huge room and I've tried to squeeze in as much as possible, but I've also tried to make sure that all of the items are functional, so they should be able to use all of those in that room. On the other side of the kitchen there is another door which leads out to a corridor. I've actually used that peach wallpaper for like the first time ever. There are 3 doors leading off this. Let's go into the first one, which is the living room, which is one of my favourite rooms. I think it's so cute and cosy. There's a lot of kiddie items in there as well. I just wanted to make it feel really homely. They've got their wedding photos on the wall. It's just a nice room. I love it so much better than the one that was in the second house, because that was too big, it was very cold. This one is just nice and cosy. The next door leading off that corridor is the downstairs loo. So this one actually has a shower in it. I've put it in a slightly different place to the other 2 because I wanted to have the larger kitchen area. But as this does give us a larger downstairs loo, I think it works better. And the final door leads out to the stairs. I think those wallpapers work really well together, the peach and the other one, because the liney one's a bit too much all on its own, but just one feature wall looks great. So again, this leads out to a corridor, so let's head into the bathroom. That toilet roll stand is one of my favourites. I absolutely love clutter items. That is from the Wedding Presents live event. I just think it really finishes off a room, all the clutter items. You've got the towel rail as well. You've got that really nice mirror and you've got the laundry basket. They really finish the room off. Back out into the corridor now. Let's head over to the opposite room from the bathroom. And this is a toddler's bedroom. Really love that wallpaper. I use it as much as possible. And that bed is gorgeous. I believe that was from the Dream Daycare live event. The next bedroom is a teenager's bedroom. Again, I've used some bunk beds, just really for space saving. Just works so much better. But this is designed for one teenage sim. Other space savers in this room are the bookcases that's on the wall there, those triangle shaped ones, really cool, and also the wardrobe there in the corner. The first house had 2 bedrooms, the second house had 1 bedroom, and this one has 3 bedrooms. Let's take a look at the master bedroom now. Compared to the rest of the house, the master bedroom is pretty plain, but it's nice for them to have a relaxing space without all the kids' toys everywhere. Let's take a look at this house from above now. If you really want to build this but you play on an older device or one that crashes often when you play the game, just build 1 or 2 of the smaller houses rather than all 4 of them. Because if you are reaching your object limit, then your game will probably crash more. So this is their cute little garden. They've got more space than everyone else. But really, let's just imagine that everyone else's gardens are at the back. So they've got that little alleyway bit, but their garden is actually behind the house. And this is the final house, house 4. So when they build like estates and things, they usually like ram in as many houses as possible and then squeeze in smaller houses around it when they have no space for the normal size houses. So that is what I've done here really. But it just looks so empty without a house there, so I thought I needed to fill the gap. Obviously it's not as big as the other houses, but I've still managed to fill it with as many items as possible until I reach the limit, obviously. So there's not as many clutter items in this house as I did furnish all the other ones first, but I do have all the essentials in this house. So the front door leads to where the staircase is, and then you have one room which is the kitchen, dining room and living room all in one. And let's head upstairs now. So the staircase bit is very boring. I wanted to put some paintings up, but obviously I reached my limit. So the staircase leads into the bedroom. I managed to squeeze in a computer desk there. There's also a door frame that leads into the closet, so there is sort of a walk-in closet, and then a door leading off it into the bathroom. Well, it's a shower room. There wasn't enough room for a bath, unfortunately. I designed this house for one sim because only one sim can use the bed at a time, and obviously there's not really that much room in this house for more than one sim. Let's take a look at this house from above too. I did initially put a garage here, but it just looked a bit weird. I think this shaped house looks so much better. Can we all just pretend there's something in the planter at the front there? I really wanted to put something in there, but obviously I couldn't. Oh, and one thing I must say, this house lot is on the mysterious island, which is why you get this really nice fencing around the outside and the different scenery. So that was my tour of my 4 houses on one house lot. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if it's inspired you to create your own, then please send me some pictures of it. I'd love to see them. I really enjoyed creating this, and I'm hoping to create some more of these in the future. So if you did enjoy it too, make sure you like this video so I know, and please subscribe to my channel. I regularly post Sims Freeplay videos. I also have a blog, thegirlgames.blog, and on there you can find loads of posts about The Sims Freeplay. Thanks for watching. Bye!